Oh, that's really stiff. There we go. Alright, so I've got this, which is a little phone rest. Well, actually, this is a business card holder, but it works perfectly for setting up your phone. It's great for like setting that on the counter and watching something while I'm cooking dinner or something like that. But this is my husband's, and he's like, hey, where'd you put that rest all the time? So, making one for myself. Okay, I'm not sure how long I need this to be, so hopefully this is a long enough piece. Okay, because the clay will shrink, and this is actually made for business cards, not for a phone rest. I'm gonna make this piece a little bit bigger, if it'll let me. I may have waited too long. Let the slab dry it out too much. Need this angle to be more vertical. Looking at this curve, I do want it to just nicely fit snug, and that's definitely too open. But I also want to remember that the clay is going to shrink, and so I don't want to make it too tight at this point. Like, I don't want it to be perfectly snug, I just want it to be more snug. That looks good. Now I just need to trim it down. This side I think is a little bit tighter, so if it shrinks too much, this side's a little bit more open, so I'm kind of running a test and only having to make one. Maybe just trim it down a little bit more. I may have to go check on him. That looks pretty good. One more design element to this is this sort of little arch on the side. It's kind of nice, like it makes this side feel finished, so I'm gonna add that. And I'm gonna use this same clay that I cut off before because it's the same age. Whenever you're adding a new slab to a slab pot, it's a good idea to make sure that the clay is the same age, that it's been drying at the same rate as the other pot. Not because of how old the clay is, but because it should be the same dryness. So you want clay that has the same amount of water content when you're attaching things like this, especially older or more dry and stiff pieces, because your joints are more likely to stick and make it. Actually, I don't want that to stick out, so I'm gonna cut this out of bevel. There, that'll blend in a lot better. I'm also gonna scoop this out. That looks pretty nice. I think I can, I should let that rest for a little bit and then I can really polish it up. I do need to fix this big old crack. To do that, I'm gonna take this thin piece that I cut off, dip it in some water, and gently start to press it in here. Actually, this may be too much. Let me get a smaller, skinnier piece. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Start to press that in. I've got my finger on the outside for support. And then when I'm done, I'll just need to check that that angle still works and still supports my phone the way that I want it to. Okay, I think that's all done. Looks pretty good. I could clean up the bottom a little bit, but I've wet the surface so much that I probably need to just let it rest for a bit.